Okay. Hi, Mr. Ikenna. One of your followers on YouTube. Owning Peugeot. I own Peugeot 407 3-liter V6 2004 model. The problem now is oil burning. I've tried to reseal the tappet covers because it was leaking, but the problem continues. No smoke coming out from the exhaust. Please help. Um, Saifo from South Africa. Um, so you said you tried your oil burning. So when you mean oil burning and the tappet covers oil leak, that's cylinder head covers oil leak. I believe you meant oil is leaking out from your cylinder head and settling on the exhaust and is burning. Um, and you said there's no smoke coming out from the exhaust. It's just that you are not clear from here for what you're saying. Are you saying you believe the only issue is that the oil is leaking from the cylinder head covers and burning from as they are dropping on the exhaust? Are you also suggesting that your engine is burning oil apart from the one that is dropping on the exhaust, even though no oil is coming out from the exhaust stem? So anyway, let me work with what I believe you are trying to explain that your engine oil, no, your engine cylinder head covers leaking and dropping oil on the exhaust and burning off. Yes, if that's the case, that's a peculiar, no, not peculiar, that's one of the weaknesses of ES V6 engines. Uh, which you also find in your which is in your Peugeot 407 and among other Peugeot vehicles. So these ESV6 engines, they do have that issue. I pointed it out to most of my videos concerning ES engines. They are cylinder head covers or locker covers or what you refer as tappet covers. Their sales there don't last. They don't. What I could How I put it is, um most time they don't even reach up to 100,000 kilometers before they start leaking. And it's not like you find them available to buy, new ones to buy and replace. So some people will go and buy used ones that the sales on them are still softer. But just a question of time. So I don't bother with that because it's not a permanent solution to it, or at least a better solution to it. Because, like I said, it's one of their weaknesses. So putting another one is probably may not even serve you more than 1,000 kilometers before it start leaking again. Because you don't know how long it has stayed there, and they don't last well. So the best thing is get a good silicon RTV silicon gasket maker. That's the best solution to this. I'm not saying it's going to solve it permanently, but that's the best solution. Um, Probably for what I could see here is probably you'll be using all these low quality RTV silicon gasket makers. So yeah, they won't hold much. Some self when you put them the next day they start leaking. Some few more kilometers, some so but the high quality ones, the ones I use, they will last you a year, two, or thereabouts. So that's what I would suggest you look for. This is one of the ones I use. In fact, this is like the best that I've used so far. You can see it's Permatest, that's the brand. Uh, Permatest, the model number is 81160. Permatest 81160. So look for it. Here it's not available in Nigeria. I don't know about South Africa. So I do order it online outside Nigeria, specifically from Europe. Most times from eBay UK. So Probably it may be available in your own country, so you can do order it there. You know, I'm not saying this is the only best one in the market in the world. I'm saying this is what I've used and I'm using, and I can vouch for it. Is the quality is very very good. The ones I used last year up till now, they are still intact, no leakage, nothing. So I would highly recommend you go for it. Look for this wherever you can find it. Um, Hopefully you'll be able to get it in your country, South Africa. Now, I wouldn't, like I said, don't bother. You might try to get a used, because you can't get a new one. Those cylinder head, those cylinder head covers, they are four on the ES engines, two plastic and two metals. The metal ones have the sails permanently guns, or it's just, in fact, more like as if it's part of the covers, even though you can actually remove them. But once you remove them, they can't go back in, you know, unless you now start using glue to hold them. So my point is, they are produced to be permanently attached to the covers. So in that case, it's not, you won't be able to get the same separately. The plastic ones, their sails were made to be removed and replaced. Unfortunately, those sails are not available, new ones. So what most people do, they just keep looking for used ones that maybe has not done much mileage. So they might still be a little bit softer. But what usually happens when they fail is they become hard. So they will look as if they are already plastic or metal, hard. So they won't be able to seal those cylinder head properly, and oil will start leaking. So the best thing is get quality RTV silicone gasket maker. That's my best solution. That's the best thing I will advise you to do. Now sometimes the problem might go beyond the cylinder head cover, that oil leak, because when it's leaking, sometimes you look as if it's from the cylinder head cover. No, sometimes it could also come from that metal part of the cylinder head that is holding those four camshafts to the cylinder head. So it looks like a block, sort of. So those or more like aluminum. So those things, those four parts holding the cylinder head can also leak from under. No, holding the camshaft can also leak from under, where is attached on the cylinder head, or bolted on the cylinder head. So in that case, the ideal thing to do when you are having this kind of issue is remove the cylinder head covers, the four of them, remove those, and also remove those four metal you dropped, put them back in your timing belt. You have to remove the tire. Here we call it holding belt. Just only they have their name, but I don't look. And then and then everything back. Gasket maker. Like for example, for this, you hand tight it, or you have what you want to store. Then before, and when you do that, I do. Go make sure nobody starts that vehicle on before I will start. Say it takes time, especially this. I follow the instruction there, and it has been working for me. So, so if that's the case, it means that if you are selling the metal that is holding the camshaft, then it means you are doing 8. You are selling those 8 covers. In fact, it's even the other one, as if that's even the one that is holding there is the one that is holding the camshaft, that metal one, the one under the cylinder head. So but if you are not comfortable going to that side, then do only the cylinder head covers and see if it will leak. If it leaks again, it means you will have to do it all over again by removing those cylinder head covers, and then removing those cylinder camshaft holders holding the camshaft. Then you now do the 8 of them, do it again. So my advice is, if you are ordering it, I advise you buy at least minimum of 2. If you are doing only the cylinder head covers, one is enough. One tube, one of this one LTV silicone gasket maker. One tube is enough for the ES cylinder heads covers for those four. But if you are going beyond that, if you are doing the other four under, then making it 8, then it will use. Yeah, it's not. I think all the ones are done. I think you usually go beyond one, maybe 1.5 or so. Can't remember. And don't make it too thick. Just small. You don't need to paste it so much. Just apply small gasket maker, and that will do the job. So I advise you buy minimum 2 or buy as many as you can and keep. Over here, it's not available here, making it expensive to buy because you have to order from outside, and the exchange rate in Nigerian currency with your dollar or pounds is not really fun, So there could be other ones, even in Nigeria. Once in a while, come across for some that work better than the others, But if you are talking about the best, that's the one you should go for. Is there another thing I need to add? I don't know. So at least I think that's have answered your questions. Um, yeah, that is one issue. If you before watching my video, you know that I always talk about it. It's one of the weaknesses. For the other engines, they can actually get the covers, buy the covers with the sales, or they can also actually get the sales without the cover. So they have those options like some of these other four-cylinder engines. But for these V6 engines, specifically the ES, you don't have that option. So either you buy used covers that their sales are still okay, or better. Not that's what word I'll use, better, which eventually will fail sooner than you expect. Or you use silicone gasket maker that will last longer than those sales. It's used ones you are buying. So I think that is it. Yeah, that's all. So I hope this video helps.